Hey guys, our workout today is going to start off with a 2-minute block of cardio of your choice. That can be a singular movement or you can pick multiple ones. That is up to you. From there, the next 3 minutes, what we're going to do each minute on the minute is 6 dragon rotations into 20 running high knees. So that will fit into each minute for those remaining 3. If you happen to finish it a little early, you just chill out and rest until the minute marker. If you happen to not get it done in that minute block, that's okay. Stop what you're doing and start back into those dragon rotations. So the 6 dragon rotations, what we'll basically be doing is a big step forward, swing the arm out, back in, and then stepping out, going to the other side. Okay, and we just go back and forth, right to left, so 3 on each side till we get to 6. Running high knees, I want you to think about a level about hip height. Okay, getting those knees up nice and high, keeping on the run for 20 reps. So as I said, the 6 reps on the rotations into the 20 of the high knees, every minute on the minute for those remaining 3, and that is your warm-up. What's up guys, we're having a look at the move workout for today. This one is on the longer side. We have 3 sections we're gonna work through, and each section is gonna follow the same kind of format. So how this will look is we have 8 minutes on, 2 minutes off, 8 minutes on, 2 minutes off, and then 8 minutes on again. So each of those 8-minute sections will have its own respective 2 movements we're gonna work through, and it's gonna be an alternating EMOM. So looking at part 1, what we have is a suitcase Bulgarian split squat partnered up with double unders. Those are the 2 movements in part 1. When we go to part 2, what we have is a weighted Cossack squat into plate hops. And then when we go into section number 3, we have a hang, clean and jerk into lateral hops over the dumbbell. So looking at those movements, the suitcase Bulgarian split squat, we set up on some sort of elevated platform there. So whether you have a bench or a chair or a couch, just something stable that's not going to move around. Set up about 1 meter out, and then setting the foot up on there. So when you do this, we want to have just the laces of your shoe on there. So it's a nice happy medium. I don't want to be too far on or too far off. I should feel like I can kind of sink back into this, staying nice and upright and going for that nice vertical shin on that front leg. Now as I do this, obviously it's a single-legged movement, so you can either do one leg for the first minute, and when you come back around to that movement, do the other leg, or you can divide the minute into 30-second blocks of right and left. That's up to you. That one's going to be partnered up with the double unders. So okay, so double skips. You want the rope passed under the feet twice each time you jump. Those 2 things will go back and forth 1 minute apiece for the 8 minutes, and that's part 1. After the 2-minute break, we move into the next section, which is going to be those weighted Cossacks and plate hops. So this one, nice wide stance, holding onto your weight wherever is comfortable. Goblet or front rack position is probably the best place to be. We're just coming down into that corner. Try to prioritize range of motion over the weight. So if it means you do it unweighted, that's totally fine too. And back and forth on that for the first minute. Plate hops, doesn't necessarily have to be a plate, just some sort of small platform. We set up sort of just off the corners of it. So from here, on and off, it's going to be a very similar kind of movement to those double unders. This one obviously is less of an accuracy piece than the skipping, so it means you can up the intensity a little bit more. So those 2 things go for the second section for 8 minutes. And then the last section we have hang, clean and jerk. So from here, I'm going to go just above knee height, up to shoulders, into that jerk pattern. So notice the little drop under here and here as well. Okay, so that'd be minute 1. Lateral hops over the dumbbell. Okay, I'm going to set up feet together and I'm going to look at the dumbbell so I know where it is. Back and forth over that. So again, minute on one, minute on the other, going back and forth for those 8 minutes. That is the full workout. So there's 3 sections, 8 minutes apiece. Don't forget those 2-minute rests in between, and that is your move workout.